stealth fighters have been creating a lot of noise between America and its allies in the United Arab Emirates. The Emiratis have suspended talks over buying $23 billion worth of the planes because of US-imposed sovereign operational restrictions and other technical details. These seem to include the US trying to make sure that the F-35s that they've already agreed to sell to Israel still have an edge over those they may sell elsewhere.
We've wanted to make sure, for example, that our commitment to Israel's qualitative military edge is assured. So we wanted to make sure that we could do a full review of any technologies that are sold or transferred to other partners in the region, including the UAE.
The Emiratis have reset their foreign policy away from much criticized military interventions in places like Yemen and Libya, so they may no longer need stealth fighters. After the Allied evacuation of Kabul and years of chaos in Iraq, they see the US as their most important, but a newly unreliable ally. They're also peeved over American attempts to stop Chinese tech giant Huawei supplying their 5G network, and US demands that the Emiratis shutter a Chinese marine operation here.
I think the important thing also is to try and this is only really for the great powers to do, to try and manage their conflict and to manage their competition in a way that it doesn't really slip into a second Cold War, which I think will be disastrous for both capitals as well for all of us.
Trade with China was up almost 40% for the Emirates this year. And now that the Emiratis have stepped away from joining US-led military adventures in the region, they're in a better place to horse trade in the arms bazaar. They recently announced a $19 billion defense deal with France, and that included 80 Rafale fighters. And while the US exhibited a mock-up of an F-35 at Dubai's latest air show, this one stole the show. And it's made in Russia. Sam Kiley, CNN, Abu Dhabi.